All right, hey guys. So by this point, I've sent you some stuff with Luke and I here at the park. So what we are working on today is a little bit of settling behaviors. Luke, sit with the slip lead on. Doing great. Got his water. Don't mind the cigarette butts. Those are not mine. All right. So what we are going to do now is just do some demonstrations here on how I want you guys to be working with him and things to look for. Exactly. So what I'm going to be showing you is capturing behaviors essentially with him. Being on Malinois, he's just always ready to work. He's always ready to kind of do whatever, as long as it's physical and mental. So essentially, since he's not doing any sort of military job or police work or anything like that, what we're going to focus on essentially is going to be just his basic obedience behaviors. And then his behavior. So I want to be doing this kind of stuff too around a pack of dogs, mainly Simon and Calvin when my dog gets here. So I'll be doing that like later on in the week, just kind of getting him to readjust with all those like crazy kind of movements that he does that can kind of amp everyone else up in the pack. So what I like to do then is really just not shun their energy, but harness it. And that's what we're doing with the slip lead here. So essentially what I like to do is just go to places like this. There's some disc golfers around. That's the guy I was like waving at. I don't know that guy, but just people like that around here. So what I do, I have a seat. We're gonna be doing this stuff in public spaces, more public spaces too, shopping areas. We try to make it in light doses. So don't worry, he's got a lot of water here too. See, he's looking for that shade. Yeah, he really just is a very normalized dog. He is not what I expected. So what I do, good. Conditioning him to look up is the biggest thing. So anytime he's looking up at you guys, I don't care if you're around the house, I don't care if you have him on a leash, I don't care if you give him a cue just like that. Okay, that's a capturing behavior. He knew that once I made that noise to go ahead and give me a sit. Go ahead and give me a down. Good, good. And then we're gonna walk off the concrete. Okay, so we don't like to stay on there for more than a minute or two. Oh, Bubby. So I drove here, so we were able to get some really good AC beforehand. I just want you guys to know that I'm adhering to that. So yes, good. With these little looks, good. He's being conditioned to look for communication. Okay, looking for communication is obviously huge for dogs. Sorry, this thing keeps falling over. So what I do in those cases, make sure we're still recording here, and I think we are. Yeah, I know, it's can get a little wonky. But once he's looking up, good. He's going to learn to calm down because he's going to be responding to our hand signals, okay? So notice he didn't sit. Let's see. Look at that hand signal. Smart. That's smart. That's distinction, okay? That's distinction right there. And then consistency. So, Trey, I know you're the consistent one here. So what I like to do, remember yesterday when I was sneezing my brains out, I was showing you this kind of stuff here. Body blocking. Give me a down. Down. And it's too hot, so we don't stay out here for more than a few minutes. Good. But it's all about his comfortability. I want to give him as many chances as I can to coach him on what to do. Just like that down right there. I want to give him as many chances as possible. So it's essentially basic obedience stuff, but with a little bit of a behavior modification flair to it. Now, you see how I'm just kind of moving around with him? I'm letting him get comfortable. I'm letting him decide what he wants to do and the only reason I'm doing this for Luke is because he understands the rules, he understands the boundaries 100%, okay? At least that's my experience. He is an excellent, excellent dog when it comes to slip lead work, okay? Now, With that being said, don't let him fool you, because he will try to take advantage of that in other situations. Mainly when Simon is around, because there has some show-offness. He wants to get his attention and all that other stuff right there. So what you're seeing right now, and what you can do, especially once it cools off with him, is get him out here, work on some enrichment stuff with him too. Maybe line a bowl with peanut butter, let him work on it. Let him focus on other things. Give him work to do. Sit. Stay. Up. Stay. So something like this. Okay. Good. Look for it. I mean, look, it's small right now, but it works. Good. Come on.
Ditto. I don't know if I've ever been this close. Which is crazy. I feel like I'm not going to.
Let's have a seat. All right, so we got a good chance here to just settle. Some bros around.
Definitely stick around now.
Good. Good. Good boy. Yeah, good work, man. Good work.
I don't know, but we're about to find out when I hit it.
Seeing, I just kind of wait to communicate. Wait for him to communicate with me what he wants.
Ooh, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Not a very good place to fly a kite.
No, they gonna learn today.
Good.
They will learn today. Oh.
Four! Four!
Really?
Good. And then you see here, give him a cue.
Fuck him. No, fuck him.
No, I know that, but it's just like, come on. Come on, Mihawk, get the fuck out of here.
I'm not throwing a little too hard.
All right, so you kind of get the idea of what settling techniques look like and how to execute those. So it's all about movement first, giving him the ground rules, priming him each and every time for this. And then when you're through with that, teaching him to calm down. Now the heat helps, but he's also doing really great. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and we'll talk soon.